Thought I stopped it and I didn't. Hello. Good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Highwire Improv. This is the Highwire Open Sunday Jam, and I'm so excited. We got some awesome people that are going to be doing the jam with us. So I'm going to play the music again so they can come on out. Oh, that was abrupt. All right. So welcome everyone again. This is our jammers. Yay. So I didn't get a suggestion before. I'm just going to grab one from this magazine that I took from work because it had Megan Thee Stallion on it. I'll just say a couple words that are on this page, not that page. Treat yourself. That was on here. Treat yourself. Gratitude. Fantasyland. So treat yourself. Gratitude and Fantasyland.
We really deserve this treat, don't we?
Oh my God, I am so excited. We are here in Disney World in Fantasyland. I never thought I would get here. Oh.
I know, and now we're looking Mickey Mouse ice cream cones. I mean, could it get any better?
No, it couldn't. I mean, we have waited our whole lives to come here. Remember
Totally.
It was a dream when we were in first grade.
Right,
and
when we met
now,
in first grade, that was the first thing we bonded over. We wanted to go to Disney World, and then the high school and college, and we got married and had kids, but kids are out of the house now, and here we are in Disney World. Woo!
I mean, it has taken us a heck of a long time to get here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking Fantasyland has changed a little over the years.
Well, yes, of course. I mean, the technology has gotten more awesome.
I know, but we have.
Yeah, sorry folks. I got too much water near our new computer system and now it's impossible to open up the gates. So y'all are just gonna have to stay here all night long. Thank you so much.
We get to spend the whole night.
You like this idea? Where this is good?
We get to spend the night in Disney World.
Is that what she said? We get to be in Disney World?
We get to be trapped in Disney World, so we can just do all the things that we want.
Okay, because I heard it totally different, but I like the way you heard it. And what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do first? What are we gonna do first? Should we?
Boy, it's your favorite Mickey.
Hi, Mickey. Oh, hi.
We're locked in here.
We're locked in. The computers got wet and they can't open the gate, so they said we can spend the night.
All right, well, someone take this head because I'm like really, I'm like really fed up. I've been working 12 hours. I'm here.
Wait, you're not real?
Mickey? What?
You're not real, Mickey?
What? You turned into a...
Oh, I didn't see the kids behind you. I just thought you were grown adults, so I thought it was okay. I didn't.
Yeah, these are...
Scene. The way that I have always felt is that after just like a really tough work week, that, we deserve to just like go out, have a meal, indulge.
I like that idea. I haven't indulged at a restaurant in like ages. It's been a really long time.
I mean, you picked a winner. 5 stars. I mean, this place gets featured on the cooking channel.
Yeah, I actually, to be honest, I picked this restaurant because I really wanted to just say they weren't that good. You know, like have you ever been somewhere and you're like, it's good, but it's not as good as people say. But this beat it. I can't say that bit of this place. It's
You know, Mallory, that is something.
Sorry, welcome to the Chateau Savant. Would you like some more mineral water?
gosh, has an accent. It's fancy.
I would, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would love.
Of course, mademoiselle. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the Chateau Saga.
Thanks. Wow. I mean,
Good evening, good evening. The chef has offered you an amuse-bouche.
Oh my goodness. Wow, this looks like maybe some braised cauliflower with a little oregano.
Yes, amuse-bouche, mademoiselle, is French for laughing mouth. This food will make your mouth laugh. Bonjour, bonjour, bon appetit.
I think it has pop rocks on it. I think that's what is making the laughing part, or something like it. Something because it's really tingly.
It did tingle. It did.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I am a writer for the Food Journal Network, and I overheard you saying something that you wanted to give it a bad review.
No,
Is this true?
no. This place is wonderful. I thought that we would have to give it a bad review because you know some places they say they're 5-star, but they're not really. This one is. They put pop rocks in your food.
Ooh, that sounds very good. When you're all are done, can you write me a review so I can add it to my piece, please? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We getting paid?
This is a bit more than what I anticipated for our end of week treat ourselves dinner.
Thank you for joining us. Would you partake in one of our entrees?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
See, we have the escargot sauteed in ronce. And we have the French baguette seared in Hershey's.
The first dish, is that snails sauteed in roaches?
Oui.
I think we have to try it.
I was gonna go for a burger, but if that, yeah, sure. Yep, we'll try it.
I should put you in for a tour then. Thank you.
What? Do you think they just went outside and grabbed the stuff? Or like
Bonjour, mademoiselles. I could not overhear that you were thinking about ordering a burger. We do not serve such common food here. However, we have a delightful ground poivre steak tartare. Would you like to try that?
We have entrees on the way.
yeah,
We've
This
had
will
our
be
mouths.
a post appetizer pre-entree.
pre-entree.
You know, we're treating ourselves. So,
That is-
yes.
yeah.
Very
Mhm.
good, very good. Right back. Right.
I hope this is like one of those places that you could also get doggy bags. You know, how sometimes some places are like you can't take stuff with you, like you can't take, but we're not gonna eat all this.
I mean, I feel like we really want to be able to handle all of this. So, we've got Pepto-Bismol and Tums.
Sure. You wanted a doggy bag? What?
Oh, that's very helpful.
I am just so grateful to you. So so incredibly grateful for all that you've done for me, Richard. I can't even begin to express the gratitude for your bringing over this piece of junk mail that the mailman misdelivered to your house. I'm so grateful.
That's what I'm here for.
And so modest.
Yeah.
So modest.
They
And
say one man's junk is another man's treasure, but I believe that is a preconceived notion and very ignorant to others.
you are so deep. You are so, so deep. And I'm just so grateful for all the things that you've given me. For example, every Sunday morning, there's barely identifiable trash strewn all over my backyard. And the noises that come from your house Saturday night are otherworldly. I'm so grateful.
Yes, they are quite out of this world. You could say that, yes.
Indeed. I'm so fortunate to have you as my neighbor.
As I have been living here, I have thought that I should rev up the ante, and I believe I should start putting trash on the front yard too on the weekdays.
Wow. Oh, I'm so grateful that you think of me that way, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
So grateful. Richard, I mean, you've done so much for me, so much. But I hate to do it, but I just have to ask you one favor. One favor?
Yes.
Can I come to one of your parties?
Yeah, of course you can come.
Scene. Well, don't mind me. I'm just trying out my new motorbike.
Get in here. It's dinner time, sweetie. You've been outside for 3 hours.
Okay. I'm here. I'm on my bike, but I'm here.
I mean, I know, I'm so happy, honey, that you love this bike that you got for your birthday. But, you know, sweetie, enough is enough. You gotta let the bike stay outside and lock it up.
I don't know, Aunt Judy. I feel like I'm meant to live on this bike, you know, that I'm one with the bike.
Well, honey, I know, but like, if this is causing a little bit of problems, because, you know, when you go to school, I've got notes home from the teacher that says, you know, you have to let the bike go. And you have to lock it up, and you can't ride it through the school like you have been doing.
Cut the Aunt Judy with the teachers.
Ma'am, yeah, we called you here in person. We have repeatedly told you that your niece cannot ride the bike that she says you gave her in the hallway. She knows you need a hall pass.
We've had many conversations, and I totally believe in her. Sally just so believes she's one with the bike. I mean, I think she has a Zen moment with it. I mean, we're working through detachment.
That's to the future with her, the bike at her wedding. Oh, honey, I promised, you promised that you would not put the bike in our wedding photos.
I mean, I feel like, Sally, that this is a moment to just enshrine forever what we love the most.
So that
Okay, smile, bike. Yeah, groom, bride, come on, smile. Yes, love it.
So, do you promise from this day forward to love and cherish this motorcycle until death do you part?
What? No.
Oh.
It's supposed to be me.
Oh, I think I might have been too effusive talking about the bike when I tried to book you to perform this service. I am marrying this human person.
You are.
Yeah,
You are
Sally and I
married?
go way back.
Yeah, we go way back.
Okay. And she understands your boundaries?
Yeah.
Yes. Friday night date night always includes the bike.
Yep. Every date night. Every.
And she's aware that you bring the motorcycle into bed with you at night.
Oh,
She's
I'm
well
aware. Oh, I'm aware. We had to buy a king size bed because the bike was hanging off.
Cut to Chris giving birth. Okay, yeah, I know you're getting, you have to get off the bike. The baby can't come out. You just do something with your wife. Get her off the bike. The baby can't come out.
I did it at 7 months. I was riding at 8. I'm not giving up now.
Her doula did tell her that, like, instead of the ball, she could just on the bike.
Yeah, but eventually you're gonna they gotta get off the ball. You gotta get off the bike. She's blocking the baby. The baby's head is hitting
Just get off
the bike seat.
I'm here to punch a hole in the bike seat so the baby can get through.
She's crowning. All right, up there.
Just get off the bike.
There's the baby. Come on. We can see
2
the baby.
seconds. It gets 2 seconds.
All right.
Come on, baby, you just come through the seat.
1, 2.
Oh, little Harley.
Goodness.
Oh, Harley's here.
But he's not. He's talking. You're not crying. You're talking.
I have a smart kid.
Wow, you're not kidding.
Harley, here's your baby bike.
Oh my gosh, no.
Get on it. Hold her on there.
Scene.
I am just so excited for this conference, like I'm so excited to be here and to like learn the steps of gratitude. Like it's and here to think everyone keeps calling this a pyramid scheme.
Right. No, it is absolutely 100% legitimate, and you will earn untold amount of gratitude even as you are giving gratitude.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I walked in and they gave me a cat.
See? And are you grateful for that cat?
I'm so grateful.
Okay, all right. So now all you have to do is give 5 of your friends, neighbors, relatives, co-workers cats.
Really?
And then, yes. And then their gratitude, then you will get to keep 20% of their gratitude and then give 80% of their gratitude to me.
Okay, let me go to my neighbor's house. It's a couple blocks down. I will be right back. Cut to my neighbor's house. Hey. Oh, your neighbor answered. This is fine. I need more people. So how would you all like a precious cat? It's just a gratitude cat. It immenses gratitude onto you.
Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how my brother feels about this, but I personally find it just like the tiniest bit odd to like come over and the first thing you say is like, have a gratitude cat.
But what kind of neighbor would I be if I didn't come over to tell you about this wonderful opportunity? Like I would be keeping it for myself. That's not a good neighbor. That's not.
Hey, hold on. You know that we're allergic to cats.
I did not. There are cats that don't have fur. I could see if one of those is considered a gratitude cat.
That might work. That might work.
Yeah.
I mean, it might work as far as us not being allergic. Do you want to explain why it's so important to you to gift us a cat?
Well, you get a lot of gratitude, and then listen to this little funny thing. If I give you a cat, you give your friends cats, you get money for the cats.
Do you want to explain how that works?
It's like a rebate cat.
Yeah. Yeah. I give you a cat. I also give 4 of my other friends cats. Get a certain percentage, right? Right. Trickle it down. You give cats and get a certain percentage.
Trickle down catonomics.
Yes. Yes. Your
Hold
brother
on.
gets it.
Hold on. Andrew, we just watched the Lula Rich docuseries. Okay. We know this. This is some cat-based MLM.
No, I will not give you wet cats. I will not give you cats that have leggings with holes in them. These are pure, nice gratitude cats. You pet it, gratitude comes to you.
That sounds pretty good.
I'm here to collect for the gratitude cats.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
She collects for the cats.
Yeah.
Work it over.
I'm sorry. I got a cold. You can deal with this.
Okay. So my brother Andrew was on board with this until recently, and I never was, as I anticipate that the majority of the gratitude goes up to the person who started this whole thing.
That's the ultimate cat lady.
Whoa. So you're going to rat me out for this cat thing?
Sorry, Andrew.
Oh my gosh.
Fine, give us a cat. Give us a hairless cat.
Yes. Here you go.
I never can get any of this money. I was promised.
Oh.
Was that you with the gratitude stuff?
No.
That wasn't you.
No, of course not.
That wasn't you.
I have a mustache, and that gratitude lady did not have a mustache. I'm actually here trick or treating.
Trick or treating with a fake mustache.
It's my costume.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think you're a couple weeks early, though. I'm a little worried.
Early bird catches the candy.
Well, yes. It does. I don't have anything for you. I do have, just a flash drive. I'm so sorry, but you do look so familiar. I'll give this to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the flash drive. Just put it in my bag here.
Yep, there you go. And
Thank
I
you.
hope I really was looking to talk to you about the gratitude stuff. I thought it was a great idea.
Oh, hi. I'm the gratitude cat lady.
Oh, I was wondering, like, how did you start this idea? It was so wonderful.
Well, I was inspired by P.T. Barnum. There's one born every minute. And if you throw in a cat, it's pretty much guaranteed.
Scene.
So then I took my head off, and like these kids freaked out. Like,
Dude,
man,
bro, no way.
it did, man. It was like, I thought it was just adults, so I was like, they're not gonna get upset. Like, who still thinks Mickey Mouse is real? You know?
Dude, bro, this is why you're Mickey and I'm Goofy.
Oh man, I thought it was a height difference, but that makes more sense.
I mean, I'm like 7 foot, you're like 5'6", but that doesn't matter. Like, you had like the laugh for it.
Yeah, It's really yeah, and you got that goofy laugh, man, and like I would never yeah. Like what
Bro.
if oh go ahead. You had
No,
an idea.
no. I wanna hear-
bro, your idea.
Bro.
Your idea.
Bro story.
You come on, you do it, man.
Nikki's first, bro. I want to hear yours first.
Oh man,
bro.
I was gonna say, what if we switched costumes tomorrow for work? And you were Mickey and I was Goofy.
Dude, that would be. I'm honored to wear like the Mickey suit, bro.
I know, bro, I know it was your dream, and they shot it down because you're 7 foot, and I was like, dude, that's not right. Like,
Dude,
you shouldn't only be able to play tall people, you know, like
exactly. Goofy, Jack and the Beanstalk. Like, I don't want to play like every like giant in every scene, bro.
And I don't want to play Mickey forever. It's a lot of responsibility, bro, and I don't like it. It's a lot of responsibility.
Remember how we worked our way to getting to here, and I had to play the clock tower in Beauty and the Beast, and you just had to play the pot?
Yeah, the little teacup. It was fun. I liked it. Sorry. You didn't like the clock. I'm sorry.
No, I just stood there.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. So yeah, I totally, man, just try my Mickey costume on.
All right, but dude, this is
yeah, it's nice, right?
Dude, do I have the Mickey laugh? Oh,
it sounds a little sketch, but it's kids, so they won't know the difference. They won't know.
Hey, I've been locked in the park all night.
Oh, this is Mickey.
Okay.
It's Goofy.
I definitely see a Mickey head and a person who's saying it's Goofy.
That's Mickey, man.
Oh, Steamboat Willie. Oh.
Throwback Mickey over here.
I can't whistle.
I'll do it for you, man. Just move your lips. Ready? Yeah.
I feel like I should offer that you're both very convincing and that I'm lonely and need people to hang out with.
Oh, you're like Walt Disney.
Yeah. You need your imaginary friends, but we're actually real people.
That's it.
Nice. Do you want to try? I don't know. I got like a Donald Duck outfit. You want to put that on? We can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quack.
Nice.
The park will be opening in 5 minutes. The park will be opening in 5 minutes.
Here, put the
You're
bottoms
hired.
on.
Donald Duck, you are hired.
Put the bottoms on so they don't. Yeah, you gotta really be dressed up. We get fired if you're not in full costume when it opens.
I love that I just got a job. I mean, you know, like I purchased a ticket. I was just like a regular person, and now I work here.
Once you enter Disney, you don't leave. We were once customers too.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
I'll show everybody.
It is so true. Thank you so much for watching. If you work for Disney, we're not making fun of you.
Yeah, don't sue us. Shit.
Don't
Yeah.
come for us.
I want to be part of you. That's it.
But thank you everyone for tuning in. In about 5 minutes, we'll have an 8 o'clock show. But give it up one more time for the jammers. And yeah. Stick around. We'll play some music and we'll get ready for the 8 o'clock show.
If you like what you saw, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get those sexy YouTube algorithms going. Woo!
Only the sexy ones.
Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night.
Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and welcome to Highwire Improv for our 8 o'clock hour. So excited for you all to be joining us. We have two amazing teams and improv shows coming at you. So we're just going to go ahead and get started with the first, which I'm really excited for. I watched the last few and it's been amazing. So give it up for story time with Jesse Bradley.
Thanks so much for the lovely introduction, Jess. I'm Jesse Bradley, and this is Storytime with Jesse Bradley. Each week, every time I do this, every other week, I come up with a story that I believe to be true, unprepared. So this is entirely, it is improvised, and it's either a story or an essay with some sort of narrative thread to it. Before I get started, want to lay out a couple of not so much rules, but things. Some of the content in which I explore may be of serious content and could be potentially triggering. So just wanted a potential content warning out there, because whatever comes out, it comes out. And I don't know where I'm going to go as I'm trying to explore this. Also, any of the names referenced, at least like the people, they have been changed to protect their anonymity. So with those things being said, the last few times I've been doing my figuring out the narrative, been doing it based on the jam that happens before this. And there are a couple of interesting things that came out, mostly about food and about Disney. And I'm going to somehow connect these two things together tonight. So here we go. One of my favorite attractions growing up at Epcot, it was the Living Seas. So Living Seas, it was this essentially an aquarium, but it was really like an undersea water base. And I was a big fan of this because of a little known show called SeaQuest, DSV. So think of it as like Star Trek, but underwater in the deep space that is our ocean. So I'm totally on board with all things underwater. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the Living Seas. This is awesome. So when you go in and you finally get to go inside, you step into an elevator that brings you into this undersea base. And within the undersea base are fish of different sizes and varieties swimming around. You get to try on and be in the underwater spacesuit with the claw. It was just so amazing to be in as a kid. It just felt so very, very magical for me. And then flash forward, it was around, I think, 2004. And 2005. And my then girlfriend, Marie, we are at Epcot with another couple who's friends with them. And the Living Seas is still around at this point. And I'm excited because I'm remembering these things. I'm in my 20s at this point, and I'm just remembering, okay, I remember how cool the Living Seas is. And so I go, okay, we have to go to the Living Seas. We have to do this. And we go, and we get inside. The line is super quick. And then I step into the elevator and I look down. When I look down, I notice that the floor is shaking. And in the very moment that the floor is shaking, it dawns on me that this is not an elevator that we're actually in, that we're not actually going underneath We're not going underneath somewhere to some sort of undersea base. The floor is shaking to create the illusion of going underwater and going into this deep sea base. And in that moment, I'm going, oh fuck, the floor's been shaking this entire time. And the magic in that moment, that magic that I had, all those feelings that I had about just being underwater in this undersea base and doing this amazing thing, is completely destroyed. My illusion, this illusion that I had, that I held in my mind, was completely and utterly destroyed, all because the floor was shaking. It was more devastating to me than finding out that Santa wasn't really Santa, that it was really my mom and my stepdad hiding presents, which I figured that out very early on. And I even started helping them like when I was 8 years old. Or even like the illusion of religion being completely shattered after my mom and my stepdad got divorced and we stopped going to church. And my mom at that point, she goes, you know, God's not going to put a shirt on your back, on our backs, or food in our stomachs, or a roof over our head. I am. And I just remember that, just the whole thing, the whole illusion just being gone. It devastated me more than those particular things. And there was something else. You know, and I feel like as you grow up and you grow old, the things that you believe in, the things that you love, just somehow get utterly destroyed because of just you evolve and you change. And I've had a really complex relationship with food, because my mother, she had an eating disorder, and that affected her relationship with food, which is the way that it affected our relationship with food, the way that she cooked food and the way that we dealt with food. My grandmother was constantly planning menus, like you're at breakfast and she's asking you, what do you want for lunch and dinner for the next 3 days? And I'm like, I have no idea. And she did this until she had Alzheimer's, and that took that away from her. So my whole family, we've had this whole really, really complex relationship with food. And I remember once I was able to work and I was able to have a job, to be able to pay for my own food, like eating whatever I wanted. Just, I'm eating McDonald's like whenever I want. I'm eating Burger King whenever I want. I'm eating Checkers whenever I want. Not really thinking of my health at all, because I want to taste things and have these things, but only really fast food, because it's a comfort food. It just feels really good to eat. And my relationship to food, one of the things I particularly loved, that I just held in high esteem, was EL fudge sandwich cookies. So the EL fudge sandwich cookie, it is essentially the Keebler Elf. It's about this big. And the variant, the classic version that I was into, it was a vanilla wafer. So you had the vanilla wafer front, vanilla wafer back, and it was stitched together by chocolate frosting. And I just remember every time just decapitating one of those elves and just feeling the vanilla wafers just disintegrate ever so slowly. And then comes the fudge, and just that mix. It was just absolutely one of the most perfect bites I've ever had in my entire life. And what started changing this relationship with this particular cookie and food in general was my then girlfriend, who eventually became my first wife, Marie. When we met, she lost 40 pounds. She went from being 4'11", 200 pounds to 160 pounds. And she was working on losing 40 more. And we're together a couple of years in at this point. And she's really like working on finally losing the last 40 for her. And she's just changing the way that she's eating and everything. And here I am being a complete asshole. And I'm still eating fast food. I'm still eating Whoppers when we're together in front of her. It's almost like I'm torturing her doing this. And she eventually calls me out on it. She goes, Jess, you're being an asshole. You need to stop doing this. And I realized, like, okay, like we're together for a couple of years at this point. I'm like, okay, you're right. and I'm about, I think 5'7" and 180 something pounds. And I decide that I'm going to join her and do right by her in doing this. And I end up, over the summer of 2006, I start doing Slim Fast, morning and afternoon. I do a treadmill for at least an hour a day, and then just dinner. And I'm working crazy hours as a trainer at this point, and I'm just on the treadmill, just being miserable, drinking Slim Fast, only letting myself maybe have Cheerios if I'm hungry. Cheerios it's one of my go-to snacks when I'm drunk or in general. And I'm doing this for months and months and months, and I'm not thinking about it. I'm maintaining this particular habit. And I don't realize, and I'm also really not trying to weigh myself, because I'm trying to not really focus or pay attention to, I'm paying attention to doing it and paying attention more to the process than just, not so much the process, to the actual end result versus just the actual process itself. And it's August, and I'm at the National Poetry Slam as a competitor, and also I was fielding the slam team out of Orlando, and someone who I haven't seen in a while, he goes, "You look great." And I'm just like, really? I do? Because I've always had self-esteem issues where I don't always feel like I look great. And I'm shocked by this person who I haven't seen in months go, "You look great." So I go to the fitness center and I step on the scale, and I see that I've gone from 180 something pounds to 150 pounds. And I'm like, holy shit, I did it. I haven't been thinking about it this whole time. And I've actually done this. I've lost this weight. I've been so miserable this whole time, and I've lost this weight. And I decided to just ease up a little bit. I start actually eating regular meals again. I'm a lot more careful about what I eat. I start choosing to eat better things. I'm eating more vegetarian food. I'm starting to cook better. I'm actually using seasoning and flavors that I didn't grow up with because of my family's relationship with food. Their idea of flavoring was pepper or ketchup. My grandmother, I remember her going, "Would you like some spaghetti with your burgers?" Which is just so really weird to me at that time, because you should have French fries with burgers, not spaghetti. It's just really odd and really weird. And I'm starting to really enjoy food and experiment, and I start cooking better. And years and years later, it's 2014, and I'm dating who becomes my second wife, Janine. And I talked about EL fudges with Janine, probably one of those things where you talk about childhood snacks, or one of those topics that comes up in conversation with a partner. And I just go on and on and on and on about how EL fudge, this is the most perfect cookie in the world. I love this cookie so much. I haven't had it in a while because I've been working out. I've been a lot more careful about what I've been eating. And it's Easter of 2014 when Janine surprises me with an Easter basket of my favorite things. So this is Woodford Reserve. It's a fantastic bourbon from Kentucky. Gosling's ginger beer, which goes perfectly well with Woodford Reserve. And then a big old packet of EL fudge. And I'm blown away because Janine has clearly listened. She knows what I like, and she has gotten this thing for me for Easter. And I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. Thank you so much. And as soon as I can, when I'm back in my apartment, I put the EL fudge in the fridge because that's the way I liked eating it. I liked eating it refrigerator cold. And I'm just thinking about just that perfect bite, decapitating the elves and just letting the marrow, the chocolate marrow, just melt on my tongue. And I'm just thinking, like, this is going to be the most amazing thing. It has been too long. I have earned this. I have deserved this because I've been really careful. And I open up the fridge and I open up the pack, the EL fudge, and I take the sleeve out, the shelf. It's more like a shelf than a sleeve. And I pick one of them up and I'm smelling his head, like, yes, this smells like I remember. And then I bite and I chew and something doesn't feel right. And I bite and I chew and something doesn't feel right. And I finish off the legs and I chew and it doesn't feel right. And what I'm realizing is that my tastes have changed. That because I went from eating fast food, like almost like every other day or every third day, to cooking for myself and being picky about the kind of ingredients that I get, just watching like my portion sizes and everything, that my taste have evolved so much that the magic that I once felt about eating an EL fudge cookie was completely and utterly gone. And I was okay with that. Like I accepted that. For a moment, I felt it was devastating. Like, here's this thing that I held up to this high esteem, this high standards as growing up, because it was one of those things that brings you comfort when you're not feeling great or you're dealing with like a broken home. Like sometimes you're eating just those feelings. And not feeling the same way about the cookie, and the cookie that I once like held in high esteem. It was the loss of something. It was the loss of that feeling, of that childhood feeling, of that comfort. But also at the same time, I'm just going, you know, I've evolved. I moved, like I'm eating better, and I have moved past this, and I'm okay with this. And my relationship with food, it starts becoming, again, a bit more complicated because I end up working from home, and I end up marrying Janine, and Janine is not as fitness conscious as I am, and I let myself start like letting things go a bit more and indulging a bit more, to where I start gaining the weight back, and I'm looking at myself and I'm hating myself because I'm gaining the weight back, and it becomes this really perpetual ugly cycle of I'm gaining the weight, I'm gaining the weight back, and I'm depressed, so I'm going to go eat this thing. I'm going to go make myself some lamb. I'm going to have myself like three really exotic beers that are about 300 calories or so. I'm going to not work out as much. I'm working 40, 50 hours a week. I'm going to graduate school. I want to feel better. So I'm going to eat, I'm going to eat this thing that I have made, and it's going to be delicious. Charcuterie is great. Olive oil, cheese, it's awesome. It's fantastic. Yes. And I'm doing a little bit of working out too, but not like the cycling I used to do, like 20, 30, 20 miles a day, where I could reward myself with eating something like really bad because I've burned about 900 to 1,000 calories. And it gets to that point where I actually have gained back all my weight, if not more. And I'm not liking myself. I'm hating myself because of the way I look, because I lost all this weight and I allowed myself to gain it all back. And that it's a perpetually ugly cycle. And Janine and I, we separate, and I'm still like in this weird cycle of like eating, like drinking the most boozy beers, even though I know that I'm having it's like eating a sandwich and then eating out because I'm stressed about the divorce. And then eventually the pandemic comes, and that makes things even worse because the pandemic hasn't stopped, especially here in Florida. And whenever you're in times of stress, people have different coping mechanisms. And one of my coping mechanisms I know is food. That when I'm feeling down and I'm not feeling so great, like I want to eat something that's gonna give me those feelings, those emotions that make me feel good, that make me feel better. Like most recently, I've discovered a recipe for biscuits that you can make that take you 5 minutes to make, to put the ingredients together, and then 10 minutes to bake. And they're called no fail biscuits, and they're amazing. And just whenever I eat one, it just makes me feel really, really good about myself. It just feels like there's that magic because I'm eating something that I've made and it's utterly delicious. And the thing that's caused me to just have a reckoning once again with food was when I saw the doctor in March. I haven't seen a doctor. It's been a bit since I've seen a doctor. I saw a doctor like last year before COVID, and he was like, your blood pressure is elevated, your cholesterol is just a little bit high. And being with StatCat, my fiance, I'm realizing like, okay, this is a reckoning. I've met this person. I want to be with them. I want to have as much time as I possibly can with StatCat because, I'm 42 years old, or 41 at that point. And we've just met, we've been together for a year, and I want to marry her and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And I don't want the rest of my life to be like 10 years or 20 years. I want like 40, 50, 60 years, because my biggest regret is not, finding this person sooner. So I go to the doctor, and we get blood work done, and the doctor's like, yeah, your cholesterol's elevated, your cholesterol's high. Like it's elevated. You might need medication for it. Your blood pressure is not great either. Your blood pressure is a little high. And that scared me. It scared me so damn much because my comfort, the things that I needed, it was doing me in. And that's when I started really recommitting. I started becoming a bit more vegetarian. I cut butter out because I wanted to be with StatCat so much. I want a long life with her. I commit to working out 5 to 6 hours a week. Like that's a lot. Like I know most people are like, you should work out 150 minutes a day, or not a day, a week. And then I read another study that's like, really 5 hours is better. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do 5 hours. I'm going to do 5 hours a week. And I've been incredibly good at keeping that up. I do cycling, I do weights. And when it comes back in July, when I have to do a 6-month follow-up, I get my numbers. I get my numbers back. And I actually reduced my cholesterol by 50 points. And I'm still doing these things. I'm at 180 pounds still, but I don't hate myself the way I used to. I'm okay with who I am and my body. And I still like to enjoy the things I like to enjoy, but I'm a lot more careful about it because I still want to just feel good, but I also want to make sure that I have as much time as I ever possibly can with StatCat. So yeah. Thanks for listening, all. A couple of really quick plugs. I believe I'm hoping they're going to shout this out, but Highwire Improv is selling a deck of cards that helps with improv and whatnot. And I don't have the website off the top of my head, but I know they're going to shout it out. Please purchase it. Please also donate if you can, Planned Parenthood or any other organizations that are supporting a woman's right to choose, because this is a stupid thing that we should not be fighting about. Like it's a difficult decision to make at any time, and I'm a dude, and it's not my place to tell a woman to like not do that. It's my place to use birth control. So. And just be a good person about it. So yeah, please donate to Planned Parenthood and any other organization that supports a woman's right to choose. And you can check out my comics at Questionable Decision Comics. Again, thank you all so much for listening. Please enjoy the next group that is coming up, which I believe Jess is going to introduce.
This set out for you. I know you think that it ain't too far.
Thank you so much. Storytime with Jesse Bradley. I just want to thank you. I think it's very special when people can be, really open. And if you're storytelling, it's amazing. So thank you again for that. And yes, I am going to plug a few things before we bring out the next troupe. Did you watch some improv lately and really enjoy and was like, I could do that. I could do some improv. Well, we have classes. We have some coming up this weekend Saturday, September 25th from 12 to 2. We have Say It With Your Chest, improv songs for huge emotions with Stephanie Ray, a talented, amazing instructor in person. So definitely check that out. Also Thursday, September 30th, Relationship Over Plot with another amazing instructor, Keith Williams. And if you're like, hey, I have kids, I know kids, Saturday, October 2nd from 9 to 11 a.m., we have Kid Prov with the incredible Jonathan Moore. So you can find all of those classes on highwireimprov.com. You'll see a link that says classes. But without further ado, I'm going to bring out our next amazing troupe. Give it up for Dolly Lana.
That was awesome.
Well, we're exhausted. How are you? And may we introduce ourselves. We are, as they said, Dolly Lana, a bunch of improvisers who got together courtesy of COVID. That was a hidden benefit. Anyway, tonight what we're going to do is peel back a layer of the human condition, because that's what we like to do. Illuminate the human condition, the good, the bad, the ugly, the silly, the sad. You got it. So to get us going, please would you give us a situation? We want to take advantage of a situation.
Failing your driver's test.
You got it.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, I'm just not quite sure how much longer I can be the one responsible for doing all of the driving around here.
What am I supposed to do about it? I can't pass the test.
Yeah, I know. It's been like, I mean, we've tried every year for like the past 20 years, and I'm just beginning to think that maybe it's just time to realize
What?
that you're not a driver.
You can't do that. Show me an American and I'll show you a driver. How can you do that?
I'm not the one who's doing it, but it's clear.
It's my birthright. Whether or not I pass the test, I am a driver. And I will get there. I promise, Marianne.
Yeah. Stacy, you understand why I'm beginning to lose a little bit of faith, right? You understand that, right?
No.
You don't understand that.
Right.
You don't understand that. So we've been together 25 years, right?
Yes.
And like when we first got together, you were like, I'm really not ready to drive yet. And I was like, it's cool. We have a good thing going. It's all good. We live in the city. No need for a car. But we moved to the suburbs 20 years ago.
That was a good move. Our property values have gone up.
It's a very good move.
Mona? Oh, Stacy, you've been a great babysitter. But now that Danny has soccer after school on Wednesdays, we need someone who has a driver's license. So we're going with an older girl. 13 is great for a sitter who lives down the street, but we need someone just a little bit more responsible.
I can put him on my bicycle. He likes it. Actually, I take him around with me all the time while you're at work. And I put him in the basket of the bike and it's fine.
Yeah. Yep. That is not appropriate, Stacy.
Mrs. Bradley, may I tell you something? I know a lot about your family because, seriously, your son and I, we have a lot of long conversations. I don't think you want to cut me loose.
I'm sorry. You're trying to blackmail me?
No, I'm just reciting what I know in a way that you'll be able to understand it.
Tag out Sabrina. Oh God, Stacy. Oh, my right foot's broken and I'm spurting blood. You gotta drive me to the hospital. We're out here in the middle of nowhere.
Get into my arms. No, here, just come on.
Oh my God.
Now we're gonna go.
Where are we? You cannot walk me the whole way.
I can because you want to know why? I'm committed to you 100%. Don't worry. Just breathe.
Okay.
Smile and trust me.
It's 117 miles to St. Anne's Hospital. You can't walk me. I won't make it. You gotta drive me.
No, we're gonna go to urgent care. Don't worry about
Tag out Robin. Tag out Robin. It's just that I'm just concerned. I'm concerned that you're continually sabotaging this.
My gosh.
Because I don't think you really want to drive.
No, honestly, I don't. May I tell you the God's honest truth? I'm an American. It's my birthright. But the reality is I'm not interested in driving, and I love it when you chauffeur.
All right. So you know what? Maybe we need to table that. And find other things about our relationship.
Like what?
Because for the past 20 years, all we've talked about is you driving.
Well, that's because you keep bringing it up, sweetheart.
Stacy,
see,
there's more to life. There's more to life than cars.
Of course, there are many more things in life than cars. Haven't I been trying to tell you that? Finally, we're over the finish line and we can go on to other things. I think you're frustrated. I can see it. You might.
I'm frustrated because
yeah,
I feel like I've wasted the last 20 years.
No. Did we not have a good time? Do we not love each other very much?
Tag up Merle. We are so excited to have you join the garden club, Marianne.
Oh, I've been wanting to do this for a really long time now. And I just feel like I needed a new outlet. And I've been doing all these great plants in my backyard. So I thought, why not here?
That's great. That's great. We just have a couple of quick scheduling things that I want to go over with you. So
Sure.
every Monday at 7 p.m., we have our planning meeting for the week. And then on Tuesday mornings, we like to take a little walk around the neighborhood and judge people's lawns if they haven't been mown recently enough. And then on Wednesday afternoons, on Wednesday afternoons, we all volunteer over at the Abbey to make sure that they have enough flowers. Thursdays are our day off.
Okay, that's good. It would be nice to spend some
Tag out
time
Sabrina. My God, will you look at Mr. Cooper's lawn? It has crabgrass instead of wheat.
He would benefit from a good lawn service.
He would benefit from a lot of services if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's kind of been single for a really long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, I wait, why are you asking? Are you?
Well,
Marianne, do you like him?
No, you know that's not my type, okay?
Marianne.
But you, Stacy, other Stacy, you've been single for a really long time. And I was just thinking it would be really good if he could have a little, friend.
Well, the thing is, he's not exactly the kind of friend I'm looking for, Marianne. You're the kind of friend I'm looking for, actually.
Oh.
Am I reading this wrong? Or?
I've been married for 20 years.
Vegas, baby.
Tag out Natalia. Hi.
So the garden club's been really good for me. It's been kind of nice to have a little something else other than just nagging you about driving.
I appreciate it myself. I mean, I don't know any of those people, and frankly, horticulture isn't my thing, but it's good.
I know. But I it just made me realize a lot of things, Stacy.
What?
First, Stacy.
What? Don't tell me there's a second Stacy. I don't want to hear that. But what?
I mean, I've met a new friend named Stacy. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know Chicken Little when I see one, but that's okay. I love you. And in every relationship, there are hills and valleys. And right now we're in a valley and we'll get up to the top of the hill.
We usually be going through these cycles. It's the right time of year for it.
I thought you were going to say it's the right time of month. Yes.
Stacy, I think I want a divorce.
Edit.
No.
Claudia.
Yeah. What?
You,
What?
You left our date and you got on your phone. And then you never came back.
Yeah. That's right. Yep. Bored out of my gourd. I'm bored.
What?
Totally bored.
You're not fast enough for me. You just guess you're slow, and it's fine. Your speech is too long. I gotta go. I think it's new place to be. People meet.
Wait, so you just ghosted? You just ditched me on our date?
I had somewhere to be. Yep.
Claudia.
Yeah.
I think you should just sit down.
I got things to do. I got people to
take a minute. No. Take
10,000 steps. 10,000 steps. I gotta get them in. Yep.
Claudia, I really
Tag
don't
out
like being rushed.
Sabrina. Hey, it's really great. What I mean,
Quicker, come on, keep up.
I read in the paper that actually they're taking it down from 10,000 to 7,000. I think that's an outrage.
Well, listen, we are going to be the overachievers then, aren't we? I like it. I think
I
it's
like
good.
it too. Yeah.
I'm going to pass you all.
Oh, shit. Here she
Really?
goes, Speedy. Listen, you two are my best walking friends ever because you are the only two that understand that I can go quickly and keep up and blah, 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 and keep up and quicker. And here we go and blah, blah, blah. I love you to death. My two best friends. Uh-huh.
Oh, I got in the rhythm of that.
You know what's very upsetting about all of this?
What?
That I'm getting these steps in and I don't even have my watch, so it doesn't even count.
Oh, it counts. You know why? Oh, you're fine. Don't cry.
Tanya,
She's crying.
Oh, that's
Am I out of the club?
The dog ate it. Did your dog eat your Fitbit?
My dog ate my Fitbit.
The dog ate the Fitbit.
What?
I have to buy a new one.
No, you don't. You wait 24 hours and you dig that out. You understand what I mean? When it's coming out the back end, you got to get it, Tanya.
Merle and Robin.
You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Just I gotta get my steps in, and as soon as you we could go for a walk. You want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk, okay? But I need to hold your leash because then the Fitbit is going to track the steps. You're such a good puppy. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your dog looks like it's struggling.
Well, it's oh, look. My Fitbit.
Tag out Sabrina and Natalia. Bring back Merle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanya got the Fitbit.
You got your Fitbit. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
go. Cleaning it, right? You didn't just
it's a little
wipe it up.
stinky.
Yes,
good.
Tanya.
Does it smell? Does it
I don't
smell?
care. I don't care.
I smell it from
It's
here,
got
but
all
it's
my
tracking.
steps tracked.
We don't care. All right. Listen, we smell anyway because we're all sweaty. So what difference does it make?
Oh,
Okay.
999, 9,900. Oh,
did you do it?
10,000 steps. We did it.
All right, now we need to go for like
now what are we going to do?
A couple beers or something, right?
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to be, you know what? You get healthy in the morning and you wreck it at night. That's what I say.
You wreck it at night. I love that, Patty. Oh my God.
That's exactly the way to live, right?
We're going to use that for your 49th birthday party this year.
Love it.
Wreck it at night.
Maybe we'll do t-shirts. Wreck it at night.
We cut to the 49th birthday party.
We wreck it at night.
We wreck it at night.
We wreck it at night.
At night.
We wreck it.
What?
I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna sing happy birthday. Like you brought out the cake and the candles, and although that doesn't look like a cake now that I take a second look.
What do you think it looks like?
You know what it is.
It looks like a stack of rice cakes with candles sticking out.
Listen, there's a little splurge of peanut butter between them. We made it a layer rice cake.
And at the very top, it says happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We wreck it at night.
See, here's the deal, Lucille. If you were into fitness the way we're into fitness, you'd be able to fix it in the morning and wreck it at night. Then you fix it in the morning and you wreck it at night. Yes.
You know what? I'm actually going to go and I'm going to check
because we are going to have more rice cakes. Yeah! But I feel like maybe you're not on board with all this.
Yeah, no, I'm not. When I moved to Scarsdale, I didn't think that it was going to be like this. I didn't think that it was going to be so.
Well, tell us what you were thinking about, Honey Bunch.
Before that, though, I would like to point out the fact that how did you miss the obvious? It's the Scarsdale diet named for Scarsdale. How did you miss that?
But, I mean, first of all, that doctor was murdered in his own pool. Like there are no one does that diet anymore. It was killing people.
No, he was a wretch. He cheated on this lady who was a very nice headmistress at a fancy school. Had nothing to do with the diet. Everybody got slim with that diet.
Yeah, but tell us what you thought this was going to be then, if you missed the Scarsdale analogy.
Well, when I joined the parents group, I thought that we were just gonna, I don't know,
I get it.
play dates for our
Yeah.
kids. And
No, here's what. No, she
tag out Merle and Robin.
Oh,
hey, so you here for the play date?
Yes. I brought Sally. She's actually in the side yard. She saw your swing set.
That's great. That's that's fine. She's right outside. Hold on. Hey, Grady, put her in the shed. Don't worry about it. They're going to be fine. All right. Here you go. Here's your play date.
You cannot put my daughter in a shed. I gotta. What?
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Here, just take the drink. Just take the drink. Just take it. Take it.
This doesn't smell right.
Mommy.
Nope.
Mommy, it's dark in here.
Honey.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Mommy.
Honey.
Yeah, what's up, babe? What?
Baby.
Yeah, what?
Oh my God, baby.
What?
Oh my God, baby. You won't
What?
believe what just happened.
What? You woke me. What happened? What? I was sleeping by the shed and I heard this noise. It was like in my ear. What?
No. So
what's happening?
I was arguing on the phone with a friend, Linda with an E and I'm Linda with a Y.
Already. Ugh, yeah.
Oh yeah. And she was just, anyway, she just kept talking about when you're going to be home and just kept bringing up, when is he going to be home? When is Mike going to be home? And she's just so interested in you that I think we just have to give her what she wants.
What? Well, does she want a new shed built or what are you thinking, babe? I don't get cues. I don't understand.
No, shed's too nice. Too nice. People would think we're actually friends with her. No, I'm thinking maybe a simple fence.
Oh, you know how I feel about simple. You know how I feel about simple, babe. I'm not about simple. I got to have the most elaborate structures ever. My plans behind. I got a whole.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about. Tag out Robin and Natalia. Bring in Sabrina. Welcome to the Scarsdale Tea Club. I understand that you're having problems integrating into our community.
I admit Scarsdale isn't quite what I thought it would be.
But we have an elegant tea party service, and we'd like to invite you to join us.
Oh, how very Greenwich of you. I would love that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you with the Greenwich comment.
That was a little unexpected.
I love your hat. I'm sorry that I didn't wear one today. I didn't realize that it was.
It's all right.
Everyone in here is wearing hats.
You haven't been inducted yet. It's okay.
Before we begin, can I just want to make sure that you're not going to stick my child in a shed, for example.
No, we won't. We have playpens. We stick them in the playpen. It's very traditional. Everything
Okay.
we do here is very traditional. We haven't had an original idea since 1948.
Edit.
Oh.
Mommy, it's my birthright.
Stephanie, getting your driver's license is not your birthright.
It is, though. My daddy's a professional NASCAR racer that you had to divorce. It's my birthright.
Okay, the next person to have their driver's test is Dawn.
My daughter, Stephanie Jones.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not. Stephanie is. Oh, Stephanie may not make it today.
I'm here. It's just that I had to find my invisible friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're Dawn Schaefer?
Yes.
Okay, get in the car.
It might be that I got mixed up, and maybe tomorrow's my day, so I have to get.
Mom,
let me just
go.
handle
It's
these
my
people.
turn.
Wait for me in the car, and I'll be right there. Don't turn on the ignition until I get there.
Drive away, little girl. Drive away.
I can leave.
Okay. So, yeah, we're kind of overbooked. In fact, it looks like we're double booked for the whole day.
Well, I got mixed
up.
up.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Stephanie Jones, on the other hand, your name is way at the bottom of the list.
Do you know who my daddy is? You better put me up at the top of the list. It's my birthright.
Are you an American?
I'd like to apologize for
now. What seems to be the problem here? My little girl needs to get her driver's license. I've been waiting outside for dang near 30 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Now I need her to get her license.
But see,
someone spilled someone spilled something on the booking calendar.
I don't care, lady. Come
pages
on.
stuck together, and now oh dear. What is your kid's name, sir?
What the fuck kind of outfit you running here?
You don't know my daddy.
This is the Department of Motor Vehicles, the Huntington branch.
Get her, daddy. Get her. Get her, daddy.
Oh,
you know what?
I see.
I'm gonna do your job for you. All right?
There's a reason we're divorced, and we're not supposed to even be in the same room with each other.
Get her, daddy. Get her.
Okay. Dawn, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this girl, Stephanie. I think she's clearly having some family issues.
I think I can come back. Really, this is getting me a little upset. So I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Good luck, Stephanie. Hug the clutch, Stephanie. Hug the clutch.
This is my daddy. I'm gonna rip it for you, daddy. I'm gonna rip it.
Get in the car. Just open the yeah.
That's what I thought. Good luck, baby. I'm proud of you.
We'll see you in about 7 minutes.
Oh, 3 of fire got my way around it. You can tell me when to go and hit the gas?
Yeah.
Can I hit the gas now?
Yep. Well, you should turn the ignition first.
Oh.
And you haven't checked your mirrors.
I checked them. I checked them on my way. We have them, so that's a good check. It's a drag race, right, lady?
Excuse me?
It's a drag race. It's a straightaway, right? Because that's how Daddy trained me. I got it 0 to 60 in 3.8.
I need you to get out of the car.
I gotta run that now? I can't run it, but I could do it in the car. Let me show you.
Yeah, no, you're. I'm sorry. You're not gonna.
Back out, Robin. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear about your work day. It sounds absolutely horrendous.
I just.
Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta find another kind of work.
I can't deal with all of those bratty teenagers anymore. They are making me insane. I would really like it if I had a much calmer job, not in a moving vehicle, just
Oh,
something.
now, Lois, I mean, just figure out what you want to do, and then you can be a can-do person, and you can go ahead and do it.
Tag out, Merle. Hi, so you want to be a teacher?
Yes.
And that's our show.
Ah, yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
More dancing. As always, we will be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
At 8 p.m.
See you soon. That's right.
Or 8:30. Sorry. Yes, 8:30.
Or something. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm muted.
You were.
What happens on Zoom? Give it up for Dolly Lana one more time. It's funny because during y'all set, I found my Fitbit. And it's been dead for like 3 months. I don't even know where the charger is. So toss that to the side. No, but give it up again for Dolly Lana. Amazing, amazing. I was dying laughing, hence why I was muted so much. That's our show. That's our 8 o'clock hour. Again, give it up for Storytime with Jesse Bradley and Dolly Lana. They will be back. Just one more announcement. Jesse brought it up earlier, but we have a Highwire deck. And if you're asking yourself, what is a Highwire deck, Jess? I don't even know what that is. It's a module improv toolbox and gaming system. Brought to you by Pack Dude Games. It is a card deck that it has everything. It has prompts that you can use for improv. That includes non-geographical locations, adjectives, everything. And not only that, not only can you use it for improv, but it also it's a playing deck. It has any game that you can play with a poker deck of cards. It has double 9 domino. It has a die roll on it. You could play Uno. I mean, come on. Just check it out on highwiredeck.com. It's already sold 66 copies. And if we keep selling copies, the price gets lower. So get yours now. But again, thank you so much for tuning in to Highwire Improv. We are here every night of the week, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays. So enjoy your Sunday and have a good night.
On a Sunday, kind of love.